Welcome all. In this video, we will be discussing about neural network basics. Now, what do you mean by a neural net? Neural nets are mathematical models of information processing. Neural nets provide a method of representing relationships. It has got mainly four elements. They are neurons, connection links, associated weight, and activation function. Neurons are these information processing units. These are represented by these circles as shown in this figure. This is neuron X1, neuron X2, neuron X3 and neuron Y. Now connection links are for passing the signals between these neurons. These are the connection lines represented by the green lines. This connection line over here is for passing signals between neuron X1 and neuron Y. This connection line is for passing signals between neuron X2 and neuron Y. And this connection link is for passing signals between neuron X3 and neuron Y. Now, associated weights are for each connection link. For each of these connection links, we have an associated weight. Examples W1, W2 and W3 as shown here. Now, information processing occurs at simple elements called as neurons. Signals are passed between these neurons over the connection links. Each connection link has an associated weight which multiplies with the signal transmitted. The weights represent information being used by the net to solve a problem. That is, see, the signal coming over this point will be the signal from X1 multiplied with this weight W1, and similarly over here it will be signal from X2 multiplied with the weight W2, and over here it will be signal from X3 multiplied with the weight W3. Now each neuron applies an activation function. Each neuron has an internal state called its activation or activity level, which is a function of the input it has received. Typically, a neuron sends its activation as a signal to several other neurons. Here in this example, we can see a very simple architecture of an artificial neural net. Now here consider the neuron Y. This is the neuron Y. Inputs are from the neurons X1, X2 and X3. Here these are X1, X2 and X3, and these are the inputs to this neuron Y. Now activation or output signal of these neurons, let it be X1, X2 and X3. Here X1, X1, X2 and X3. Okay. Now weights on the connections are W1, W2 and W3 respectively. Now the net input over here, the net input that Y gets will be equal to, Y input is equal to the weight W1 into X1, the weight W2 into X2 and the weight W3 into X3. Hope you liked this very short video. Please like, subscribe and share.